Hello and happy Saturday. It's Becky from Keats Kitchen, and I'm back in Utah and it's snowing here. So I think it's a good day to make some chicken bow tie pasta. And I'm also making it for Super Bowl, so we can enjoy it for that. This recipe is not mine or my grandma Keats. This recipe is from my cousin Holly, and oh my goodness, she's an amazing cook and baker. So we're gonna give her a shout out today by making her chicken bow tie pasta. So I'm gonna let you know everything I have that goes in the pasta, and then here a little later in the video, I'll show you the dressing that goes on top. So I have about 4 chicken breasts here, and I did slice them in half because they were a little bit thick. I've got a couple bunches of broccoli. Got 1 red onion, a can of kidney beans, a package of petite peas, but we're only going to use about half of this package. 1 package of bacon. We're going to fry this all up. And a box of Tri Color Rotini. You can get the regular rotini, but the Tri Color makes it look pretty. Just add some color. And a package of bow tie pasta. And I won't be cooking the entire boxes, but maybe about 3/4. This is kind of a big recipe, so but it's so delicious. So anyway, we're gonna start with the chicken. I'll get ready and we'll get it going. Okay, so first we're gonna fry our chicken. I have about 2 tablespoons of my extra virgin olive oil in my pan, and we're just gonna sear the sides, each side of the chicken, for a couple minutes, and then transfer it into the oven, 375, probably about 15 to 20 minutes. You just kind of keep an eye on it and see. So probably have to do that in 2 batches, but I'm gonna season this a little bit with some garlic salt. When I flip them over, I'll season the other side too. So anyway, when I'm ready to put them in the oven, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we've moved on to the broccoli, and I just use the crowns, just a couple of bunches, and I'm gonna chop this up really, really fine. So just chop up your broccoli really good. And you know, if you don't like broccoli, you don't have to add it to the salad. We love it. We love broccoli, so broccoli's going in it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see how fine I'm chopping that up. It's almost crumbly. About that consistency right there. Okay, I browned the chicken really well on both sides. It's not done. I sear it first in a pan so it locks the juices in. I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 375 for about 15-20 minutes. Okay, so I've got the chicken in the oven. I forgot to mention though, and a lot of you probably already know this, but make sure your chicken breasts are really dry before you put them in the pan to fry them. They'll brown much better if they're dry. So anyway, moving on to the bacon. Oops, I guess I didn't cut that good enough. There you go. And I'm gonna fry this whole package. And once again, if you don't like bacon, you don't have to add it. It's just something a little bit extra. So anyway, gonna fry up this bacon, and I fry it kind of crisp. I don't burn it, but nice and crisp, and then chop it up. And we'll move on. Okay, so now I'm cutting up a red onion, and I have this chopper that I love, so I'm going to use that to chop it all up. Once again, if you don't like onions, You don't have to have them. You don't have to have them in. But I really believe the red onion adds a lot of flavor. I'm not really an onion lover, but I do like a little bit of onion in this pasta salad. So anyway, I'm just going to use my little chopper here. Chop that up. See how easy? All the fun gadgets we have to make cooking a little easier. I think of my little grandma and her cooking back in the day and chopping things by hand. And I had to do that in Phoenix. But I have this here. I got this at Love to Cook here in Logan. I love it. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, I think that's about enough. Well, let me do one more. There we go. Okay, cutting up the chicken. Cut it along with the grain. I'm gonna do like julienne slices and then cut those in half. I'll show you here. So like about this size right here. Hope you can, yeah, gonna cut all that up. You could, and you know, really you can cut it however you want, but this is how I prefer it. Hold on, Gilligan, he smells of chicken. Okay, I'm gonna cut this up and then we'll move on to the bacon. Okay, I've cut up my chicken and that is what it looks like. Turned out so good. Now I'm moving on to cutting up the bacon, and I'm gonna be cutting this up in pretty little pieces. Pretty small, so do a few and show you. This is probably the most time consuming of making this salad, is just cutting everything up and getting prepped for it. I don't know what's wrong with Mr. G. They're little bacon bits, just like that. Put it on a plate. Finish this up, be right back. Okay, so I've got two pots of water boiling. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt to each one. There's my other pot right there. Trying to make this work. Anyway, I have the bow tie pasta. I'm gonna put about probably 3/4 of these in. And then here's my Tri Color pasta. Same thing, about 3/4 of the box. It makes a lot, so. And we're going to cook this pasta for about 11 minutes. Okay, so I have the pasta draining. They both cooked for 11 minutes, so they're al dente, however you say it. And just gonna let those cool off. I do not rinse them because they say that it loses the flavor if you do. So anyway, when it's cooled, we'll start to assemble. I will be back to show you how to make the dressing that goes in it. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make the dressing for the bow tie chicken salad. And I've got salt and poppy seeds, ground mustard, avocado oil, and red wine vinegar. So we have 2 cups of avocado oil. I'm going to just put it in the blender here. 1 cup of red wine vinegar, 1 cup of sugar, got my teaspoons here. Okay, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add some dry mustard. 2 teaspoons of dry mustard, and 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds. Look at these cute little spoons. One's oval and one's round. Oval so you can get in the container easier. So anyway, we're going to do 1 tablespoon poppy seeds. And now we are ready to blend it up. Okay, I'm ready to assemble this awesome pasta salad. So I'm going to put in the bacon. There are a lot of steps to making this salad, but once you do, it is just so incredibly delicious. It makes quite a bit. It's great for any party. If you're just making it for your family, it'll last a little while. Okay, and I've got my chicken. See, it's so big. And I still have more to add. Okay, and kidney beans, peas, onions, and broccoli. And 1 full bowl. Get this mixed up really good, and then I'm going to add the salad dressing. Okay, so the dressing, it makes quite a bit. So for now, I'm just going to add probably about half, because after you mix this up and set it in the fridge, I mean, it seems like you've added enough, but then it settles and you might want a little bit more. So it's always good to have that extra on hand. And get this all mixed in. We're almost done. Here it is. It's all done. Isn't this beautiful? Chicken bow tie pasta salad. It is so delicious. Holly, this recipe is just the best. Holly, you're one of the best cooks and bakers I know. So is your mom and dad. All my cousins and close friends knows which Holly I'm talking about. And also, she has a wonderful potato salad recipe that is just so good. So anyway, I'm gonna have me a little for lunch because I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So anyway, happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend and your day. Happy Super Bowl. We're gonna be eating this for Super Bowl tomorrow. So anyway, see y'all soon. Love you. Bye-bye.